Hi friends, in this video we're talking about SURD. Suppose you are given a root of arithmetic number. Let's say you're asked to find root of 16, right? No? As you can see, root of 16 is simply 4, right? And also, let's say you are asked to find root of 4, that's simply what? That's 2. Then similarly, let's say you are asked to find the root of 2. Then what's root of 2? Now, in this kind of situation where we cannot easily determine the root of an arithmetic number, that expression is known as SURD. So basically, you can simply say a SURD is the root of arithmetic number that cannot be determined. So an example of root of arithmetic number that cannot be determined are we have root of 2, exactly. We have root of 7, right? And we have root of 8. We have root of 10, exactly. So those are the roots of arithmetic number that cannot be determined. So let's just move to the that's rules of SURD that we have, the basic rules for SURD. We actually have 4 rules for SURD. That's the rules of multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. So now let's say you are given a, you are given, let me just say you are given an integer a, b, c, and d, right? And the first rule states that whenever you have a root b, then multiplied by c root d. Now whenever you have a root b multiplying c root d rather, so this actually means a rules of the rule for multiplication. This is the rule for multiplication, and simply you're going to multiply the coefficients together, right? Then you pack both b and d, you pack them into what? Into one root. For example, now this is a multiplied by c, which is what? AC, exactly. Then root b multiplied by root d, that will give you what? Root b d. So basically this is the rules of multiplication. This is the rule for multiplication. Now let's move to the second rule. The second rule that we can have, suppose you are given a root b, right? Then divided by what? C root d. You are given a root b divided by what? C root d. This simply means you can actually bring it out and write that as a divided by c, then multiply by what? Root b divided by what? Root what? D, exactly. Then simply you can just rewrite this as what? As a divided by c, then root of what? Of b divided by what? D. So this is actually division rule, provided that this c and d, they are not equals to 0, provided that c and d is not equals to what? 0. If c and d is equals to 0, if c is 0 in this case, a divided by c, that's actually something else, right? Math error. If d is equals to 0, is actually what? Math error. Provided that a and c is not equals to what? 0. So you can simply have a divided by c root b divided by what? Root d. Actually, if you write it, this expression is going to give you a divided by c root b over d. So that's just division rule. This is for division. This is for what? Multiplication, exactly. Then let's move to the what? Third one. The third one is the rules of addition. Suppose you are given a root b plus c root d. You are given this expression. Now, what you just need to understand here is that if you are given this expression, what happens is that if you look at this, the integer that is under this root, it's quite different from the integer that is what? Under this root. What you can actually do in this case is that you can actually what? Simplify. You can only simplify. Since both the integer inside this root and this are what? They are not the same. So you can only simplify this expression and this expression. But let's now say that you are given a root b plus c root b. Exactly, that's when you can actually what? Add the coefficients of this root together. So this expression can simply be a plus c into brackets, that's what? Root b. It's just like you are factorizing root b outside. So that's just for what? For addition. Now let's move to the word subtraction now. Suppose you are given a root b, right, minus c root b. This simply means what? It's still same as what? As this, you are factorizing what? Root b out. Then you are going to have to what? A minus c root what? Root b, which is what? The law of what? Of subtraction. That's the rules for subtraction. So these are the rules for SURD. Now let's say you are given a question. You are asked to simplify 4 root 3, right? Then multiply by what? 5 root 7. Now, as you can see, you are having multiplication here. That means you are going to apply multiplication rule, right? Which is this. So in this case now, you can record that whenever you have a root b times c root d, it's the same thing as ac root bd. So what's the ac? 4 and 5. 4 multiplied by 5, that's actually 20. Then root what? 3 multiplied by 7, that's what? 21. So this is the expression for this value. So now, let's say you are given another question. You're asked to simplify 10 root 15, right? Then divide by what? 2 root 3. 10 root 15 divided by what? 2 root 3. It's very simple. Just go ahead and go and use the law of what? Of division, which is what you are dividing, right? So 10 divided by 2, that's actually 5. Then root of what? Of 15 divided by what? 3. Exactly. So that's just it. Then the next thing that you can have is when, let's say you are asked to simplify 9 root 3 minus 2, then you have what? Root 3. 9 root 3 minus 2 root 3. If you look at this very well, the integers that are present in this root are actually the same. Then you can simply factorize them out. Then you're going to have root 3, right, into brackets 9 minus 2, right? And basically for SURD, the coefficients must always be present at the outer side of what? Of the root. So now here you're having 9 minus 2, that's actually what? 7. So here this is what? 7 root 3. Exactly. Then let me solve one more question for you. Let's say you're asked to simplify 6 root 2, right? Then plus 7 root 2. So in this case, if you look at this very well, you're having root 2 present in what? In the root of 2. You are having the value of root 2 to what? To be the same. So you can simply factorize that. Here you're going to have 6 plus 7 into brackets what? That's what? Root what? Root 2. So here 6 plus 7 is actually, that's 13, right? So here you're going to have to be equal to what? That's 13 root 2. So that's just it. So that's just the basic way you can actually apply the rules of SURD onto any question that you see any question that just relates to it. So if you enjoyed this video, please do well to share it with your friends and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Kindly click on the subscription button. It really means a lot. So thanks for watching.